that. Hello, testing. Testing. That works. What's up, everyone? Okay, we've got 3 people watching. Yo, type in the chat if you're ready. Let me know. What's good, man? We're about to react to Parrot's newest video. Yo, what's up? It's Ender on my alt. Okay, that's fine, man. But is everybody ready to enjoy? You guys, before we start the video, make sure to like the stream so it gets pushed out to more people. And make sure you have a drink ready and a snack. Okay, bet. We're gonna start the video now.
As the king of unstable SMP, I recently sent a group of players on an expedition more than 100,000 blocks outside of my kingdom. Since this part of the world was still heavily unexplored, their mission was to build a civilization out there, and determine if it was actually livable for the thousands of other players back in my kingdom who had nowhere left to go. This is where we're gonna build the city of Skyore. Remember, if you guys succeed, this will open up tons of homes. Soon after these players got to work, I left, promising to return in a week's time to check in and deliver more supplies. And as promised, a week later, I made the long and dangerous journey back to Skyore, only to find that all of its 1,000 players had completely vanished.
Yo, do you see anyone?
Yo, what's up everybody? We're back.
Is this the right place? Is this where they were building?
Hello? Anybody here?
Parrot, is this the right spot?
Yeah, I mean, this is where we had them start building, dude.
Like, are you sure?
I'm 100% sure. Hello?
Hello?
It's lagging
What
hard.
could possibly happen?
Let me take a look. Dropping frames. We are dropping frames. Why are we dropping frames? Let's see. What if I try this? Okay, you guys, I'm about to restart it. Let me know if it starts lagging again.
Happened here? Alright, everybody listen up. I don't know what could have possibly happened to this place, but 1,000 players don't just suddenly disappear like this. We're gonna find out what happened to them, and if they're even still alive in the first place. So from here, I want to have all of you guys search around the general area, and Theo and I will focus our search efforts primarily in this specific kingdom. And finally, if you hear me or Theo blow this horn, which sounds like this, report back to the kingdom immediately.
We'll find them.
Not only had I traveled out here with a 20-person squadron, but I also had my best friend Theo, who just so happened to be one of the most skilled players on the entire server. If anyone was going to be able to figure out what happened to this place, it was going to be us. But, to be honest, I had never seen anything like this before.
Parrot, do you have any idea what could have happened?
No.
It seems like most of these houses aren't even, like, finished yet.
And that's not the strange part. It doesn't look like this place got attacked, or looted or anything. Even all the signs are still left in place.
It literally makes no sense.
Yeah.
Parrot, I do not have good feelings about what's going on here.
We're about to have like another.
How do we know we're not
gonna
gonna just disappear?
Just look for clues, dude. However, the more Theo and I searched around, the more we realized how strange this disappearance
man.
actually was. What?
This is still going.
Every bit of the civilization was still left completely intact, and there was no sign that something had gone wrong. It was almost like whatever happened here happened all at once.
Dude, all I know is that I'm freaking out. Like I'm spooked, dude. I think we can call this experiment a fail. We should
Theo.
get everyone together and pack up and leave.
What about the 1,000 people who disappeared, dude?
I don't know. What about them? Have
They
we
just
found them?
disappeared for nothing? Let's keep searching. There has to be something, dude. Something clearly happened here. Luckily, after about another 30 minutes of searching, Theo and I found something. Reyna, I had to run. Follow the farmland. This is the first actual clue that we have as to what could have possibly happened here. And maybe there is some sort of survivor. Follow the farmland.
Alright, I guess we follow the farmland and then we disappear like everyone else.
I mean, this is the farmland.
Are you sure this is what they're talking about?
Wait!
Oh,
What?
I already see it. It's Morse code.
Wait, what?
They've used
Till these
the
two pieces of
previous
dirt.
clues before.
And then follow me. Okay, come this way.
What?
Oh my gosh. Oh,
What?
Theo, don't you see it?
I don't get it.
Dude, okay. There's Morse code in the dirt.
Wait. Wait, Morse code?
Yeah. You know, that code that uses like dots and dashes to spell out letters?
They
Here,
use that when they
I'll tell
write,
you what it says, and can you just write it down for me?
maps, they use Morse code to
Yeah.
communicate when they're-
As expected, the Morse code spelled out a message.
So what does it say?
I ran east. Zoe.
Man, who's Zoe? And also, like, who's Reyna? And why are they writing in Morse code instead of just drawing a stupid arrow with the dirt?
Theo had a good point, but if I were to guess, Zoe and Reyna were most likely two players who were once part of Skyore. After whatever happened here, the two of them must have gotten separated and were trying to find each other, which meant that if we just followed Zoe's trail of clues, we could track her down and figure out what actually happened to this place.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yo, what's up, dude?
King Parrot! Parrot! King Parrot! I heard you blow the emergency horn, so I came. Are you okay? Is everything okay?
He
What
didn't blow
happened?
the horn.
You... What? I haven't blown my horn at all, bro.
I
Like,
didn't hear a horn.
I promise I heard a horn.
I mean, I was just about to. Like, if that's what you were...
the sound definitely came from the east.
Okay, I'm calling everyone back.
Parrot, this cannot be good. Wait, this cannot be good.
Guys, everybody come back to the castle.
Parrot, this is not good.
Where did everyone go? I ran around the entirety of Skyore calling for everybody to come back. But to my absolute dismay, only 5 of the original 20 squadron members returned. Where's the rest of the team?
I think that they went east, because the horn was coming from that direction.
Everybody stick together. Let's head this way.
East?
Yeah. An entire civilization going missing was already one thing, but now most of my squadron had been led somewhere, and I would have no choice but to figure out where they had gone. Straight line across, we're gonna check across the perimeter, spread out by about 10 blocks. Okay, we're gonna start moving forward this way.
Parrot, we need to go. I really don't know what is happening. And I think we should get more people, and I think we should come back more prepared.
We need to figure out who's blowing this horn. Or what's blowing this horn. Let's go. Everybody follow me.
But also not smart. That's how everybody dies.
It's coming from over here. Hello? It stopped. Here, guys, let's go down.
I am not going down there.
Nah, you got that.
They're literally the soldiers. Why are they scared to go down?
Theo, let's go, please. Come out. If you're down there, come out.
Don't mess with us. That's the king you're listening to.
Come out.
Last chance.
Go, 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 go.
Wait. This is all... Dude, this is the gear from all of our guards.
What? Did they all
Parrot, they're all
die?
dead. They're dead. Parrot.
I know, Theo, I know.
How?
I know.
Hello?
You can't be serious. You can't be serious, dude. Guys. In just the span of an hour, Theo and I had lost our entire squadron, and our only lead on where they, or the people of Skyore could have gone, hinged on a singular clue left by this Zoe person.
Bro, stop blowing that thing. Do you want it to find us more easily?
We have a clue,
They said
okay?
it.
We have a clue that's telling us to go east. And this horn was also coming from the east.
Means it's not a
We owe it to the people of this kingdom, dude. We owe it to the people
What?
of Skyore.
We owe it to the people of Skymore to get killed just like them? 1,000 people, bro.
I'm going. I need to figure out what happened to this place, dude. And not only that, we have to figure out if these people are even still alive.
Okay, fine, bro. You're leading the way.
Okay, let's just keep heading east then. Just stick together no matter what, bro, okay?
Yeah, no kidding.
Theo and I started heading east, looking for any sort of clue that could either lead us to Zoe or explain who or what was blowing this horn.
How far could this Zoe person have even run?
We've only gone like 6,000 blocks away. But we just don't know when that message was left, is the issue. Because there was a week gap in between that expedition started and when we showed up to check in on them. They could have already been running for 3 whole days, dude. But the further east we went, the deeper we were going into unexplored territory. And to be honest, the two of us had no idea what to expect out here.
Wait,
Oh! There's a town in front of us.
I can't see because of your big head.
Okay. Because I'm the biggest bird, bro. I don't know what to say.
No, I'm just
Yo guys,
whatever,
who do you
bro.
think's the biggest bird? Parrot or
yeah.
parrot?
I guess I was right. They just built a new civilization, right?
Theo's theory did make sense, but after entering this town, it quickly became clear that this wasn't the case at all. Hello? Are you guys from the kingdom of Skymore? Hello? Are you guys gonna say anything?
Hello?
Bro. Tempest.
Do you know anyone named Zoe?
Are all of these people like dead? What's happening?
I think this is a dead end, dude. I don't know.
What even is this place?
These people are freaking me out.
Why are there so many houses but so little people, dude? Something about this place was off. But since Theo and I had already traveled out this far, we decided to keep looking around the town, which is when we found something. What is this?
These are names.
I mean, yeah.
These aren't anyone we know, right?
Theo! Look at this.
Zoe 444.
This might not be the same Zoe that we're looking for, but we might be onto something here.
Did you say Zoe? Zoe?
Yo, you have a mic?
Do you know Zoe?
I mean,
Yeah.
we're looking for someone named Zoe. Because we had this civilization, like 6,000 blocks west of here, and everybody there went missing.
I think you should come with me. We don't get many visitors here. You can sit down.
Is this, like, your tavern or something?
You like it?
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
What were we talking about again?
Well, we were talking about that player on that board over there, named Zoe444.
Oh, yeah.
What are all the signs about? But who are those people?
The signs.
Well, what happened?
This town was made up of a bunch of new players who just logged on. We built it from scratch and everything was going well. But then 20 people went on an expedition to get food. They were supposed to come back after one day, but they never did. Not a single one.
It sounds a lot like what happened to our civilization. Me and Theo, we sent out an expedition of 1,000 people, about 6,000 blocks west of here. And then when we checked up on them, they were all gone. Our only lead is that person named Zoe. We have a feeling that they like showed up around here, so that's why we were curious.
Oh, yeah, Zoe was here. She had no armor and only a little bit of food.
Is there like anything you know, anything that she told you at all? Anything that you remember?
She kept asking really weird questions.
Like what kind of questions?
Like, what our village was, and why most houses are empty. For some reason, she wanted to know what the server was like before she joined. But why would I know? I never leave this place.
So that's what all of those signs are for. All those signs are people who left and never came back. So where is Zoe now?
She's not here. I let her stay here for a couple of hours and even offered some food. But she didn't want any of it. All she did was sit in this corner and she stared at the door, almost like she was waiting for someone.
And that's it. You don't know where she came from. She didn't tell you anything.
Oh, wait. She left a message.
Can we see the message?
Well, it was just for someone named Reyna.
Look, dude, we need to see this message. We'll give you the message back. We just need to see what it is. Please.
Okay.
Looks like it's some sort of cipher. Alright. Well, I guess Theo and I will probably get going then. Because this Zoe person said she was heading east.
Wait, what?
Well, we gotta, like, find out what
Wait. Wait.
Yeah, thanks for your help, man.
No. You can't leave this town. You're one of us now. You can't leave. Don't make me add your names to the wall too.
Dude.
Please stay. You have to stay.
Dude, we have to figure out what happened. 1,000 people just disappeared. We'll figure out what's, like, doing this. Let's get out of here. This part of the world was strange. It didn't take a genius to realize that. However, it was obvious that whatever we were dealing with out here was a person, or a group of people. Not that I believed otherwise at any point, but whoever this was, they were far stronger and smarter than any normal player. And Zoe definitely knew this too, since there'd be no reason for her to leave clues if this wasn't the case. Well, this Zoe person's pretty smart. I'll give her that. I already tried a Caesar cipher and a simple substitution, but it seems like we need some sort of, like, key in order to solve it. Now, luckily, this was a complete lie. I had already solved the clue itself, but I couldn't risk saying anything out loud in case we were being listened to. You see, the clue that Zoe had written down was quite clever. First, I never died, then headed east, while hearing it. Travel east. Find letters only when examining real signs. And then, what seemed like 3 encoded words. This Zoe person made it seem like the actual solution was in this bottom cipher, when, in reality, if you just take the first letter of each word in the previous section, it spells out, "Find the white flowers." From what it looked like, this Zoe person had left a trail of white flowers for us to follow, which we continue to do. But after about another 2,500 blocks of traveling, Theo and I stumbled across something in the distance. There's a settlement or something, like a camp. Just be careful.
Like a hideout or something?
I don't know. Let's park our horses up here. What is that? Looks deserted.
Yeah, I don't see anyone. Hello? Hello? Anyone here?
What are these banners?
Got this flame kind of theme going.
It's not a flame friend banner.
Stop.
What? What?
Don't move.
Why?
Did you hear that?
No? you playing with me, bro?
No, someone just broke blocks. I just heard it. Someone literally just broke dirt blocks under us. Do you have a shovel?
Bro, are you sure you're just not like
I'm
nervous?
positive, dude. I'm positive.
I did not hear anything, bro.
I heard it. Did you hear that? This way, this way. Dig, 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 dig.
That was me breaking.
Stop.
Are you sure you're not just going crazy?
I'm sure. I'm sure. Theo, I'm sure. Theo, let's go get our horses and get out of here. Clearly, whoever this was, they were still following us. And to make matters even worse, when Theo and I headed back to get our horses, we found that they had completely vanished.
What? Yo,
What?
dingus? Yo, what?
Our horses, dude.
No, literally, no. Here, literally, where did they go? Literally, how? How? Somebody's following us.
Put simply, our horses had been stolen, confirming that there were at least 2 different people behind the disappearance of Skyore. One person had been distracting us back at the camp, while at least one other had killed or stolen our horses. But their logic simply didn't make much sense to me. If they truly wanted to kill us, if they really were that strong, why would they go for our horses? And suddenly, that's when it clicked.
Theo, do not read this message out loud in case.
Bro,
Oh.
Theo, do not read this message out loud in case we're being listened to right now. Whoever this is, they're trying to beat us in a war of attrition. Back in the vault, all of the food from our teammates was gone. Just now, our horses were stolen. They want us to run out of materials. As we continue heading east, I want you to pretend that you didn't bring much food with you. When this person thinks that we've run out of resources, they'll strike. I have a plan. Just do as I say. Let's keep going east. Got it?
Yeah.
Now that we don't have horses, we're gonna run out of food pretty fast.
I mean, I actually kind of am really genuinely low on food, kinda.
Yeah. After another few hours of traveling, the 2 of us arrived at a massive desert. With no grass around the area, the trail of white flowers out here had completely stopped. What is in front of us?
Yeah, what is that?
Here, let's go check it out. But it looks like it's some kind of ruin. I mean, this definitely isn't natural. But who would just like build this out here?
Endstone?
Yeah.
Do you think maybe like Zoe could have stopped here?
Possibly. If we were going to keep following Zoe's trail of flowers out in a place like this, we would have to look in places that weren't as obvious as before. What?
Oh,
I didn't even see that.
There's a little symbolism. The book.
A book and a quill.
what does it say?
It's a message from Zoe.
Wait, really?
Yeah,
What does it say?
it's another code. It looks like it's a 4-shift Caesar cipher. It says head south from here. Why all of a sudden after having us go east all this time, would she have us go south? Something about this message was off. First of all, the code itself was much simpler than the previous one that Zoe had given us, and also, there was zero confirmation that this was actually written by her. After all, Zoe wasn't stupid. Logically, if she actually wanted us to go south, she would have left a white flower inside of the chest as well to prove that she was the one who had written this book. Here, Theo, let's think about this for a bit. Let's also get some more food in the meantime. I wasn't going to let an opportunity like this go to waste though. Knowing that whoever was following us wouldn't hesitate to destroy our crops the moment we left, I decided to leave something behind for them. I was going to see how smart these players actually